They knocked me down, pinned me, and punched and kicked me. So then, they sprayed me with gas 4 or 5 times while I was on the ground, even after I had done everything they asked me to do. At one point, they wanted to take me deeper into the woods. That's when I truly thought I was going to die that night.
You know, Thomas, when I interview all these people from such different backgrounds, I always wonder where they come from, what their story is, why they think the way they do, and who their ancestors are.
True. You must have met a ton of people in 10 years. Hi everyone, I'm in Besançon, so let's get started. We're heading straight to the city's toughest neighborhood, which gets talked about a lot, the Planoise.
And I'm here with, for a change, a Latin American who will guide me, who knows the city very well.
His name is El Sol, and his Latin American perspective is very, very interesting.
Precisely because he sees things from the outside with a different point of view. So El Sol, hello.
Hello, good luck, Vincent.
Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. Nice to meet you. I'm glad to be able to help you.
So where are we going now exactly?
We're going to the Planoise neighborhood.
Which is dangerous.
Very dangerous, yeah.
Really?
It can be, yeah. It really can be, yeah. It's mainly because it's a rundown neighborhood. Because of everything, in terms of infrastructure, they're renovating more and more. And it's also run down because of the people who live there. There's a lot of trafficking.
All right.
There are commercial areas like the Ile-de-France shopping center, which has a lot of trafficking. They've been there since 8 in the morning.
Oh yeah?
There's also Place Cassin, as they call it, and it's the same. Not long ago, I recall Kalashnikov shots fired at a store.
Is the neighborhood sensitive?
It's a sensitive neighborhood, yes, it is. As I noticed, it's not just the diasporas who end up there, it's also native French people who we don't know what to do with. And often, the French who aren't accepted in psychiatric hospitals, they send them there. Yes, they send everyone they don't want, they send them there, actually.
All right.
That's what's a bit sad, actually.
That sounds promising.
So what's your Latin American perspective on what's happening in this kind of neighborhood?
For me, it's the kind of neighborhood that fuels mediocrity, because they're too dependent on assistance.
Oh yeah?
They rely too much on help. They already have access to healthcare through Social Security. They have access to the Solidarity Health Supplement, C2S, so they don't pay for their care. They get housing assistance, they have money. They're literally paid to have children. They have everything. They have access to top quality healthcare. In Latin America, since we don't have social assistance, since the government does nothing for us, we have to get off our butts and find a way to earn a living. And that's why they come here, actually. They come here to take advantage of the system that will give them everything. Originally, Planoise was built as a new town, which was supposed to revitalize the city and so on. And it was with this wave of diaspora immigration, especially under and over Serene, that the Planoise neighborhood became the place where everyone was sent. Everyone who didn't have papers, everyone who didn't have a place to live, and it started to lose equality. When I arrived, that wasn't the case. I felt much safer. Today, I feel safe personally, since I'm from Latin America, so for me, it doesn't impress me. But compared to the scale of France, compared to the French context, I think, yes, it can decline. Even for my children, I have children, and I don't want them to experience a more degraded Besançon than this.
Ah yes, okay, it's getting worse. Do you feel the decline?
I feel the decline.
I'm here with Gabriel, who's also guiding me. Gabriel, are you familiar with Besançon?
Yeah, I know Besançon.
I spent some of my youth there. I no longer live there, but I visit regularly.
And I have to admit
that there's a constant decline in the quality of life.
Oh yeah, is that true?
Oh yes, absolutely. Me, I talk a lot with taxi drivers or shopkeepers when I come back.
And yes, there is a decline in the quality of life, whether it's downtown or in the neighborhoods.
Let's say a bit more usual, but there is a decline in the quality of life, so it's multifactorial.
Of course, there's the city hall that does nothing about it. There's also delinquency.
As Mr. Retailot says, France is experiencing a brutalization of society. But there is an obvious deterioration.
And denying it would be complete denialism.
Denying it, in fact, would be cowardly and would mean not being a citizen.
Yeah, and it's also irresponsible toward our children.
It's like watching someone die on the road and not helping.
Of course, so that's the whole point of my reports, to show reality. Well, guys, let's go check it out then. So here we are. It's simple.
We're in the Planoise neighborhood, which is highly known for its crime rate. That's the hospital. And if you look at the news articles, people online will also see that there have been a lot of
assaults?
Yes, all kinds of assaults. Not long ago there was a police raid, a search in some apartments in Planoise. They actually found a rocket launcher there, guys. A rocket launcher in France.
Oh, really?
I don't know if we realized that.
It's tough.
It was during the riots, I think, for the young Nail.
I don't know if people realize that there are still weapons of war lying around in the countryside. Because Besançon for me is still
It's a small town in Provence, isn't it?
Absolutely, totally.
No. One thing that's also worrying that I've noticed is that the population is changing. Before, I used to see more native French people. Now I see fewer and fewer native French people.
Oh, really?
I take public transportation quite often myself because it's more convenient. You see it? There are also acts of incivility you never see in civilized countries. On your left, Vincent, that's the Credit Mutuelle agency that was set on fire during the riots.
Oh, yes, I see, yes.
After Naël.
And is it burned there?
Yes, actually, they completely relocated it.
In the evening, so if you come here at night, you'll witness, like in pretty much all the cities in France, unfortunately, urban rodeos and so on.
All right.
And the people who live here, they're the ones most affected by these young people, right?
We'll try to interview them. We'll see if they talk. Actually, the drug dealing spots are open and we're in a closed parking lot where we could easily get trapped.
We prefer going somewhere more open where we can move around.
There are 3 drug dealing spots here. This is the second. We'll show you the most well-known third spot. Dealers are here from 8 a.m.
Oh, really? Are you sure? Have you seen them yourself?
Yes, I've seen them from 8 a.m.
Because from the outside, we're going to show you from the outside. It looks like a nice neighborhood.
It seems like a nice neighborhood, similar to most in France. It's just that certain areas are plagued.
Oh, yeah.
Besançon, I think that because it's a city.
Run by an environmentalist as well, you'll see. Downtown, there's a lot of incivility. There are more and more thefts. And that's why there are more and more police patrols and vigipirate plans that have been put in place. But the city doesn't communicate about this so as not to scare buyers. That park you see on your right, it's a park where, as I told you from the morning, people are already drinking.
Okay, so here we are in a place that at first glance looks idyllic when you look at it like this.
And yet it's a bit dangerous here.
That's what I find unfortunate. You know very well that in our countries in Latin America, you don't find this kind of facility.
Yes, of course, you don't get to have that.
Especially for the equivalent of these populations in Latin America.
It's wonderful. I've never seen a city like this. Now imagine it, Thomas.
We're in a dangerous area here. It's 11 in the morning, so we're still limiting the risk.
There are facilities for children. There's a big, well-maintained park.
Even I haven't lived in a place like this.
No, but the city is investing heavily in infrastructure.
That's the truth.
But that's what's a shame. All these facilities, how many countries would dream of having them?
Yeah, of course.
And what do they do with them?
Is it actually dangerous here? Your girlfriend's little brother was beaten up there.
Actually, I'll tell you, they caught him. They picked him up at the tram exit. He was going to the ice rink. They grabbed him here, several of them, 4 or 5, and they dragged him right behind you into the bushes where there are no cameras and little visibility. Here, yes, just a bit further.
Yes, absolutely, exactly right.
It's idyllic during the day, but much less so at night.
Also, if you look at the local press, this isn't the first attack here. I think the police can't catch them.
Now we'll call Maxime, or your girlfriend's younger brother who was attacked, as you mentioned. I'm calling now.
Hello, Maxime?
Yes, hello. It's Vincent. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Yes, very well. So you were attacked, is that right, in Planoise?
Yes, that's right.
Tell me briefly about your assault and how it happened. How long ago was it again?
So it was on January 12th, 2024, around 9 p.m. I decided to go meet some friends at the Planoise ice rink.
Okay.
And so I was just walking casually. I was on my phone. I wasn't even causing any trouble or anything.
I saw 4 people get out of a car. 1 stood in front of me and 3 stood behind me.
At that moment, I thought something was off.
Yeah.
And then the first guy turned around, first shot of pepper spray, so I tried to run away.
I pushed 2 out of 3, but the third grabbed and pinned me to the ground.
They held a knife to my throat and took me into a small wooded area behind the ice rink.
Oh yeah, we saw, yeah.
So basically, to beat me up and take everything I had.
So away from the cameras, basically.
Did they hit you there?
Yeah, that's it. They hit me, then took me all the way over there. I had the knife to my throat, of course. So as soon as they started grabbing me, I immediately took out my phone.
I said, take it. I'm leaving.
Then I leave, and that's it. We don't talk about it anymore. I leave, and they said, no, we're going to take you over there. So they took me to that place. They beat me up.
And why did they beat you up?
I think it was, let's say, a bit of anti-white racism or something like that.
Oh yeah?
I think part of it was just wanting to have fun, plus the thrill of stealing.
Wow.
I was the 5th person that month. Then once they took me into the woods, they hit me.
They gave me my phone. They told me to reset it completely, which I did. After that, they beat me up again, of course, always under the threat of a knife.
How did it happen? Specifically, what does beat up mean?
They swept me off my feet, pinned me to the ground, punched and kicked me, and then they sprayed me with gas 4 or 5 times while I was on the ground, once I had done everything they asked me to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So actually you gave them everything and they beat you up after you gave them everything?
Yeah, okay.
At one point, they wanted to take me deeper into the woods, and I truly thought I would die that night.
Yeah.
Once they left, I managed to get back up. I think it was due to the adrenaline, running to the ice rink, and then finding the security guard.
He found me with my nose bleeding, red like a bottle, like a can of Coke.
Because of the pepper spray. I was spitting blood. I had marks from the blows.
And then that's when I learned that I was the 5th person that month to be attacked in the same way.
So by the same people, actually?
Yes, surely yes. The person just before me even had their car stolen.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm preparing a report on the neighborhood.
Yeah, we don't speak French very well.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. So, how are things going in this neighborhood that has a rather bad reputation?
What do you think about this neighborhood? Is it a quiet neighborhood or not?
Not at all.
Not at all. Cars are often set on fire. There's a bit of everything. There's drugs too.
Oh, really? Is there violence?
Yes, there's violence too.
And where are you from? From Russia?
Belarus, yeah.
Belarus? Yes. Okay, and you ended up here?
Yeah, but I live downtown. It's better, right?
Is it better?
Yeah.
It's better over there, it's quieter.
How does it compare to Belarus regarding violence and trafficking?
In Belarus, drugs are completely forbidden. There are none at all.
Ah, yes, okay.
And here, it's more free. Because otherwise, if you have drugs, you'll go to prison for 5 years or more. Here, it's not the same.
Oh, I catch you, you get a small fine.
And the violence?
Violence? No, we don't have that here.
Oh, really? It must be surprising to find this atmosphere in France.
Yes, the contrast. If you take the city center, here in the city center, it's calmer than in Belarus, for example. And here in Planoise, it's not at all the same as in the city center.
It's really concentrated, the violence here and the delinquency is concentrated.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And did you press charges?
Yes, the next day, well, once I got out of the hospital, we went to the police to file a complaint. And now for the moment, we're still waiting for them to find them, even though I think it won't happen.
There's still an investigation, though.
An investigation is ongoing. Apparently it would be,
I think the mayor wants to avoid any further investigations.
Oh, yeah, why?
The mayor, let's say, is someone who will actually protect those people, let's say.
Oh yeah, is that true?
Oh yes, we talked about it in a group in Besançon that's actually against the mayor, because of the laws she makes and everything, and especially because of the insecurity in Besançon. So he told her about my story, and the only thing she could say was, yeah, but he found refuge with the ice rink security guard, even though that's not really the guard's job.
Yeah, it's still a crazy thing.
Since she got rid of the Planoise patrols and refuses to install cameras.
How are you now? What state are you in?
Well, now it's like I still have nightmares about it.
Oh yeah, really?
Just last night, I thought about that story again, and had trouble falling asleep. I think about it every night.
Oh yeah.
And the worst part is that very night when we went home, we slept at my friend's Gabriel, and every little noise we heard, we immediately thought it was them.
Have you returned to Planoise since?
No, I refuse to set foot there. It's something that really traumatized me even now. So no, I even refuse now to go outside alone. That's how it is.
Let's say it's a challenge for me now.
Wow, Maxime.
So even as a group, we went to the music festival in Dijon and we stayed for an hour. Because it feels the same? At one point it reminded me of what happened to me.
You wouldn't have thought that could happen to you, right?
Yeah, exactly. I thought, we say all the right things when we're, let's say, young and, I'll quote, innocent.
Yeah, I'm a guy. Nothing will happen to me,
That only happens to other people.
In the end, it can happen to anyone. Sometimes it's more dramatic. There, I was lucky to be alive. And it's not, I think, like Thomas, or people who unfortunately died because of this kind of individual.
Maxime, be careful and take care.
Listen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care of yourself too. Be careful.
Thank you. We'll try.
Well, that's enlightening, huh?
I'd also like to add, actually, we couldn't visit him in the hospital. I was in Besançon, not Paris.
We went to the police, but the officer told us to handle it ourselves, saying they likely wouldn't catch them. And even if they did, it would just be a minor. He'll be out tomorrow. We can't do anything, so that's his advice.
How did the police officer say it to you?
Like I said, he told Maxime's dad to take justice into his own hands since they couldn't help.
And he said that's what he's afraid of, the police officer. What he was really afraid of is that people will end up taking justice into their own hands, and that's what's going to happen.
If the police are missing, it's the justice system. Or if the police are present, the justice system still does nothing. I told the police to throw me to the wolves, okay? To go into that neighborhood flaunting wealth just to attract attention, the police said that wasn't possible.
We already asked the judge and they refused.
Because it could be considered an ambush, and we're not allowed to set up an ambush for those people. But then what do we do? What do we do?
Maxime is the fifth person, and he also forgot to mention he'll never join the military.
Because he was hit with pepper spray at point-blank range several times, part of his lung was damaged.
So he was discharged from the army by a pulmonologist, probably for life. It's the dream of an innocent kid that falls apart over nothing, like an iPhone or a pack of cigarettes.
Not only that, he was assaulted even after giving everything. So it's not really about the iPhone. That's not the main thing.
It's a kind of hatred.
There's a desire to completely humiliate him.
And you see, they still told him, when they made him kneel, that they were going to cut off his ear, the tip of his ear, just like they did to the French during the Algerian War.
But guys, Maxime thinks they were around 17 and 20 years old. What do they know about Algeria? What do they know about it?
They know nothing about it. The conflict is beyond them.
Their parents fought to come to France, and they're holding on to some kind of resentment. I don't even know what for.
All of that out of hatred for France and the French.
But yeah, it's pure racism, actually.
It's anti-white racism, it's pure racism, it's clearly anti-white racism.
It's pure racism, by the very definition of racism.
Hurting a kid like that, they broke him. I'm telling you, they broke him.
It's not just a story. They're poor, they're doing a Robin Hood thing, going to steal from the rich.
No, that's not it at all, actually.
Not at all, not at all.
This left-wing talk is way off base.
Oh yes, no, completely.
They're completely missing the point.
Completely, because they arrived by car.
Everybody knows it.
They even had a nice car. Yes, of course, they all had an iPhone in their pocket.
Obviously, of course.
There you go, of course,
No, it's much deeper than that, and you have to look at it. You have to look at the source.
When I visit Besançon, I always invite Maxime over for a beer or coffee.
No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to, or we have to go get him because he's completely terrified. As soon as night falls and he sees some guys, I'm sorry to say it,
Clothes don't define a man, but the king's image defines the monarch, especially when people show up in Lacoste.
He jumps to conclusions, and you can't blame him after that trauma. He always thinks it's going to be me.
He's paralyzed. He saw psychologists and so on.
But well, maybe time will heal his wounds, but justice in any case won't heal anything, not at all.
It won't heal anything.
Not at all.
Quite the opposite, maybe even.
And Maxime's dad, who's a former police officer, actually contacted a city councillor, just like Maxime told you. The city councillor spoke at the city council meeting. He asked to install cameras at our previous location, which currently has none. And it was publicly refused by the mayor of Besançon, who claims that it would be a provocation. A stigmatization of that population, even though the population itself is actually asking for cameras.
Okay, so just to be clear, it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
So, in principle, it's not too dangerous or the most dangerous time of day, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Even though the dealing spots can open quite early.
We should also mention that it's the middle of July and people are on vacation.
Such a shame and waste for such a beautiful place.
Honestly, things could go so well here.
No, but seeing this, it's hard to believe it's dangerous.
Hello, ma'am. I'm preparing a story on the neighborhood. How's it doing?
I lived here in '79 and everything has changed.
Oh, really? The neighborhood has completely changed?
In what way? For better or for worse? We can't really say if it's good or bad. I feel good. Oh yes, I don't have any problems. I talk to everyone. There's no...
All right, I was told this area can sometimes be dangerous.
A dangerous area?
Yes.
It depends on your definition of dangerous. I haven't had any issues since living here.
All right.
Especially in my neighborhood here, you know? Okay, that's it. Like, I don't know about the other neighborhoods.
Okay, sometimes I go for a walk with my dog. I go all around the neighborhoods, you know.
All right.
I like it. It's lively. Seeing all these people outside is funny. It's a shame they didn't do more with that there. You see? All this field we have here.
Well, it's very good that this field is here.
Yes, it's good. Do you know how many years it's been here?
No.
Do you know what this was before?
No.
I think it was a dump.
Oh, yeah?
There you go. Part of it was a dump in Planoise. That didn't exist back in my day for me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, no.
There was a windfall that came, there was a windfall that arrived.
Are you sure? They're checking up on us behind the scenes.
Look at how peaceful and idyllic this is, please. Hello, sir.
Hello?
I'm doing a little story on the neighborhood.
Yes, tell me.
How are things here in Planoise?
Well, good. Always good. We're good.
Are you doing okay?
Yes, it's great here.
Okay.
Everything is going well. You have to mind your own business in life, and everything will be fine.
All right, okay. You shouldn't meddle in other people's business.
Never. That's the top rule.
That's the number one rule?
Number one rule.
Nice cross there. Is that Johnny Halliday's cross?
You got it all right.
Yeah, are you a fan?
Yeah.
But this, what's this?
Well, that, I don't know.
It's a kind of youth and culture center, right?
Or it's a day camp.
Yeah, it's a day camp, but it's great.
Or a school? Maybe a school.
Look at that there.
Oh no, an open school, right?
Look at that school there.
No, all resources are in use.
Completely.
So that life is pleasant here.
Completely.
Of course.
That's what I think.
It looks like a vacation center.
Everything is done to make sure things go well. Once again, I want to stress that, but everything is done to make sure things go well.
These kinds of facilities, they're non-existent in the countryside, completely non-existent.
Seriously, are you saying this neighborhood is dangerous?
Let's go a little further.
Are you sticking to that?
There are some areas that are dangerous, not the whole neighborhood. It's true, it's not the whole neighborhood, but that's how it is everywhere.
Okay, well, we weren't able to get too many interviews. It's true that we're in the middle of July, so during the holidays, there aren't many people actually in the streets. It almost feels like we're at a vacation center. It's impressive. However, this neighborhood can be dangerous in some areas at times.
All the conditions are present for people to thrive and live in a pleasant environment. That's what I see here.
Even the buildings, they're not just rows of apartment blocks. There are lots of trees. It's very pleasant.
We're now in Besançon's most dangerous neighborhood, the one often mentioned in the press.
That's right, isn't it?
Exactly, yes, exactly.
That's right, Gabriel.
Absolutely. Then I think there are two parts of the neighborhood. As you said so well, I think this is a part that has been renovated, which is rather recent. There are parts of the neighborhood, in fact, that are going to be demolished, and they're not going to be demolished for nothing, actually. It's because there are far too many crime-prone areas.
Yes, that's true. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a guy who came to talk to me on a scooter. Then he filmed us from a distance.
And probably to find out what we were doing and so on.
And inform his colleagues.
Yeah, that's the atmosphere anyway.
Because afterwards he walked past the car and our driver was in the car. He saw that he was taking out his phone and filming, etc.
So there you go.
But honestly, it was calm. Honestly, to be fair, it was calm.
Actually, it was quite pleasant. So we'll walk past the market where there's supposedly a spot for dealing.
You see, they're building again on the right.
We see brand new infrastructure. There's really a desire to maintain and clean things up.
Sure, there's money.
They're doing power shutdown.
Of course, of course.
Money is flowing here. Tell me where they are.
They start from where you see the circle. From there they start.
They're there? Yeah? Oh yeah, I see them.
There you go, they are. Everyone is here.
All right, so the deal spot is there, parked next to the market vendors.
At 8 o'clock, they're already there.
Oh yeah, we have to go to the city, right? Are we going to the city now? Okay, we're going to the city.
So now they're on the left.
Yeah.
When it's shadier, they're on the benches to the right, in front of the public institutions.
But no, they're not hiding. They don't need to hide, you know?
There you go, the prison is right there.
What's special? Oh, it's to stop things from being thrown in, right?
Incredible.
Wow.
Because Besançon actually is a very beautiful city, right?
Besançon is a magnificent city.
That's a work by Vauban.
Exactly, and the place of the French resistance.
So actually, we just passed by a barber. Actually, it's a barber.
Exactly, a shop.
And there were two guys looking at us, and actually they're still looking at us right now.
So we couldn't really turn the camera too much, but that's where they got shot up, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because of drug-related stuff?
It's in the news.
Okay, well,
So I don't know the reason.
In any case, both of them are still there.
Yes, they're there. Behind, actually.
We're going to keep going as if nothing happened.
Then I was thinking about something. I was telling myself it's really unfair.
All those laundromats, you know, all those stores that launder dirty money, it's so unfair to hairdressers.
People pay taxes, build capital, invest, and have debt, while others make money from drugs.
Then afterwards, they buy leases, they set up businesses. But it's really unfair, actually, for all the people who do things legally.
But it's horrible. All the restaurants and barbers that rely on drug money, how awful.
What an injustice.
We don't discuss it enough. It's disgusting to have people like that.
They do illegal activities and then they invest in businesses that compete with people who work legally and bust their asses. You see?
So here we are in downtown Besançon. And honestly, it's beautiful, guys. Really, Besançon is a beautiful city. It's very impressive. I never would have thought.
Look at that. Look at the flag. Look at it waving in the wind. Look at that, how beautiful it is.
It's not on, likely for ecological reasons. It's a shame since the fountain is beautiful.
Here, it's a street that's 100% pedestrian.
There are bollards at the entrance to the city. We all know why. They weren't there before.
They prevent access to the city center.
All right, because actually that's also the case.
For vigipirate reasons.
Yes, of course, anti-terrorism.
That also penalizes shopkeepers who complain about it.
The result, one thing, is that this downtown area, which is full of history, if you want more, nobody goes there to shop anymore.
Most businesses fail because they lack customers.
Here too?
Yes, absolutely. Because there aren't enough customers who can park.
So they naturally go to shopping centers where parking is much more accessible and free. Especially here. It's one of the main streets in the city of Besançon.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it's very nice.
Look at that architecture. We're right in the middle of the 19th century here.
There is one thing that I think deeply shocked all the people from Besançon.
On December 24th after Christmas dinner, that's what I think.
Around 11 o'clock, a child was attacked here, right where we are now. Yes, over there. Yes, exactly.
It was filmed from a window over there. He was attacked by a gang of thugs because there's no other word for it. So they stole all his belongings and they kicked him repeatedly when he was on the ground.
A child of what age?
I guess around 15 years old. What surprised me is that I don't usually watch videos like this.
I just came across it.
You hear a 15-year-old screaming for his mother on Christmas Eve.
He must have gotten Christmas presents, wanted to enjoy them outside, I guess. And he ran into the wrong gang, just like Max.
2 kids who got beaten up, completely beaten up.
What happened there?
Nothing. Some guys came by to see our friend.
They asked me, are you really going to hang out with that racist?
He's a son of a bitch. So he told him, no, you weren't racist at all. He said yes. He's a racist and a son of a bitch. Fucker. That's it.
I told him if he was racist, we couldn't be friends.
Another guy walked by with his girlfriend and said, no, don't you recognize him? That's the fascist.
But it's trendy. Fascist, that's what they say. They don't even know what fascist means.
A fascist is anyone who defends France, its identity, and wants to defend the identity of France.
He's a fascist, actually.
He's simply a Frenchman loyal to France.
That's what I'm telling you, Vincent. In Colombia, wouldn't people defend their identity?
Yeah.
So they'd be fascist then?
By leftist standards, the whole world is considered fascist.
The people they defend in the suburbs are very attached to their roots, So by their own logic, they're actually fascists.
How beautiful it is.
This is the Place du 8 Septembre.
Okay, so here, guys. We are in front of the beautiful Saint-Pierre Church at Place du 8 Septembre in Besançon's historic center. So, it's neoclassical style. Yeah, it's true that these facades with columns like that, I love it.
Built in 1782, it followed Claude Joseph Alexandre Bertrand's plans.
And the bell tower is recognizable by its clock and its 2 rows of openings. It's really sublime. Nothing to say, but look who's here.
Hi, Yona. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I was walking around my town, and you?
Are you from here?
Yeah, I was born in Besançon, yeah.
And so, we're just out from a pretty rough neighborhood.
Planoise?
Yeah. How did it go?
It was relaxed since it was 11 during the holidays, but people still told me some unbelievable things.
Yeah, I know. Some stories. I'm telling you, I have a friend who worked there. She told me there were kind of shootings. Yeah, just like that, pretty much every day. And on top of that, she was working with kids. So if you think that there are already kids in a center and they're shooting with real bullets, to use the expression, I can't even imagine what the rest is like.
You've seen this city change and know it well. Were you born here?
I say I was born here, but I've only lived here 5 years.
But at the same time, in 5 years, you really see the city getting worse, especially at night, actually.
We're in a quiet area, even at night or during the day, like Place du Septembre and Place Révolution. We're not in the more dangerous parts of downtown. You can still see there's a difference from when I was little.
What are the changes?
Growing insecurity, like everywhere in France, actually. My grandparents, they arrived here, it's been 60 years, something like that, maybe even a bit more. Even they say that it's not at all the same as before. Yeah, you could walk around, it's kind of, actually, it's symptomatic, it's the same everywhere. This thing, everyone. Before you could walk around at night whether you were a girl or a boy. Because I think even guys sometimes can feel a bit anxious about going out now without being bothered, wearing a skirt without being afraid. Well, yeah, it's a feeling of insecurity that's really growing, yeah. And that's really at the heart of Némésis' fight, honestly. Yeah, exactly. It's actually a collective. We've probably heard the song already, but it was made to denounce all violence against women. Except that in...
Including violence by people with immigrant backgrounds?
Exactly, because that was the hypocritical part of left-wing feminism.
They only denounced what benefited them and avoided discussing immigration. Watch out, Barrier.
And so there you go, denounce without hypocrisy.
So is it about all violence against women?
Yeah, of course, obviously. Whenever you mention immigration, people call you a fascist. Their trademark claim is that they only focus on migrants, but that's not true. If you check our social media, we call out everything.
Including assaults committed by native French people.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. You see, in France, in any city, you really have things, places that are beautiful.
Well arranged.
Historically very rich as well.
Once known for its beautiful stone. The sudden coolness during heat,
It feels good.
I could sing the praises of France for years without stopping.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I really like it. So this is a convent of the Great Carmelites. Wow, yeah, it's an old convent, yeah. I know there's a convent, law offices, dentists, etc. over there.
It's a beautiful, lovely place, you know. Here, it's really peaceful, and over there we have a little theater.
No, but wait.
It's so pretty.
I support domestic tourism, you know?
Yeah, of course.
And I really think Besançon is worth visiting. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy life.
You too, thank you.
Thank you. We keep trying, though it's getting harder.
That's good, you make people smile again.
But yeah, they're making me happy right now. They're out on the terrace, they're doing well.
No, there's a sweetness to life here. This is France, you see. This is France, there's a sweetness to life.
That's the France we love?
But yes, it's okay, guys.
Oh no, I don't like you.
Yeah, why? I did nothing to you.
No, go ahead. I don't want to be in your video. You do fascist stuff. You came to Rennes.
To Rennes?
Fascist stuff.
Everything is anti-fascist. Fuck Vincent Lapierre. It's not very
nice. Yet he's on the terrace, he's fine, he has every reason to be happy. Why is he so angry like that?
No, he chose hatred in his heart.
And why did he?
Yes, but at the same time, here we are in front of the university bar. So you see, that's the bar where we absolutely wanted to go. As you can see, there aren't any big interactions, but at the same time, people recognize you, right? Yeah, but it's really empty, huh? Normally it's packed.
What a shame not to like people by default like that. He told me, I don't like you.
You know what? It's actually something that really annoyed me when I started activism. Because, well, it might not seem like it, because apparently sometimes I can seem a bit, how should I say, antisocial, but not at all. Actually, I love people.
At first it's tough. Being hated is unsettling.
People dislike you even though you've done nothing.
Exactly.
Just for expressing your ideas.
Sometimes I just want to go out, have fun at the bar and dance like I used to. And people who insult me and people who call me a fascist, well, it's annoying actually. I don't take it. I mean, I sleep at night, everything's fine, but at the same time, I tell myself, oh, it's annoying.
We don't understand that the other person is putting up a barrier.
They're accusing us of something we're not doing, but they're the ones actually doing it.
Exactly.
That means creating barriers, but I don't. I talk to everyone.
I go to a party. Even if there are people who are left-wing, with some of them, you can tell just by the way they look.
I dance with them, it's fine, I don't mind. We're here to have a good time actually, at the end of the day.
Here, look, wait, something funny.
A video future for the people from the 2000s.
Look.
They're gone now, so we're in the future and they're not here anymore, so their thing wasn't very futuristic.
Plural with the... plural love. Yes, well, yes.
I'm giving it to you, it makes me happy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, I hope you don't want to put it there.
Here, go ahead, stick it on me there.
And there you go, we stick it here.
It looks really good on you. Plural love.
Plural love. Look, now if I get assaulted, it'll be homophobia, transphobia.
Simultaneously LGBTQI+.
Even more phobia, yeah.
Yes, whatever you want.
And by the way, I see that there are voices trying to push things through. They're trying to pass measures to limit online hate. I don't know if you've seen, with very, very broad definitions, which could actually concern you or me.
Yes, I saw that. I can't recall her name, the one who is.
Aurore Berger?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The girls are freaking out in the Némésis group. It's getting wild. Are they crazy or what? They're really upset about what's going on.
We can form a coalition with associations like Family Planning and SOS Racism.
Family Planning, Der Feminism.
So to monitor online discussions and respond quickly, possibly through legal action, right?
No, but that's just crazy. Soon you won't even be able to, you won't be allowed to say immigration anymore. You'll be censored, I think. It'll be considered a bad word.
Because that's the main dividing point. Of course, if you want to limit immigration, you're far right. It's extreme to want to limit immigration.
Yeah, you're far right. I'm extreme. You can tell when you talk to me right now. Yeah, I'm really extreme. We're about to pass by Victor Hugo's birthplace right there.
Oh, that's where that giant was born.
That's right. The oldest hair salon in France. Oh, yes?
This is the oldest hair salon in France, right here, yes?
Well, wow.
That head looks like Victor Hugo, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm sure it's him.
I don't know, he does look a bit grumpy, but look how beautiful it is there.
So you have a building, and in front of the building a small fountain. It's purely decorative. It has no other function than aesthetics.
Yeah.
And before we used to do that, we used to do those kinds of things.
That's what impresses me, seeing the difference with now, where now it's really just functional. Aesthetics have a role, but it's secondary, very secondary. And so this is the birthplace of Victor Hugo, all right?
That's right.
Okay, go ahead then.
What business?
There's history here. Are those the Lumiere brothers?
They were born here, yeah.
They were born here too?
Yeah. This place gathers many national stars, but here, they're actual stars.
Here, we're not in reality shows. Here.
Victor Hugo, honestly, I'm impressed by this giant.
Who is Victor Hugo in literature? He's a giant.
The number of works and the number of poems, just him alone, it's incredible. He's the Mozart of French literature.
The black door?
Which is no longer black.
By the way, where is that door?
There.
Wow, well, I have to say that door is impressive.
Beautiful, isn't it?
This is St. John Cathedral.
Yeah, well, it's magnificent, isn't it?
And inside it's sublime too, really. It's incredible.
Okay.
So now, are we going up there?
The Citadel of Besançon.
What occurred here?
So it's a fortification built by Vauban, and it's especially known for being a major center of French resistance, particularly in Besançon.
There were many deportees and POWs, and the Nazis occupied the citadel.
The Americans managed, after brave battles, to liberate the citadel. Sadly, Henri Ferté, one of the youngest resistance fighters, was executed at Besançon Citadel at 16.
Yes, before it was liberated from the Nazis.
Exactly. The execution pillars and firing squads remain visible to the public.
And so there is the Museum of the Resistance, one of the most beautiful and comprehensive museums in France, which is the Museum of the Resistance and Deportation.
All right, wow.
that's beautiful, I see.
Look, Fusilier Street and Resistance Street, those names truly matter, don't they?
There were young people who got shot for their beliefs. They really put their balls on the line, huh?
Have you thought about the commitment needed to reach that level?
To say to yourself, hey, I'm going to sacrifice my life. I'm going to take risks so big that I could potentially die for my beliefs.
When you become an activist, especially on the right, you consider these things. It's not about playing the victim. And when I say especially on the right, it's because we can clearly see how we're treated compared to left-wing activists.
Even from a societal perspective, we receive no subsidies and are treated like outcasts.
And that also translates into violence, which you know well, and from there to say, die for your ideas. So, unfortunately, it has already happened that activists have lost their lives. We know it's a sacrifice, actually, when we do this. And we know we can put ourselves in danger.
But at the same time, the people who know it know that it's worth it, and that, yeah, you've got ideas.
And if no one does it, who will? Who will share your ideas? Who will try to make things change? It has to start somewhere. And those who get involved in this kind of struggle tell themselves that it will be them, right?
So you're aware because you're very young. How old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
At 20, aren't you worried about burning out by being such an open activist, showing your face and name?
Honestly, activism wasn't my original goal. To be recognizable, to show my real last name, to show my face, all of that.
It was actually when I made that video with Tufi where he rips the posters off my head on the bulletin board.
Yeah, I think you lost that.
Don't you throw it in the trash, man.
Paul?
I posted it without thinking and didn't decide to hide my face. I told myself I did nothing in this video, just made a collage for a young man who died tragically. Thomas?
Thomas?
Thomas, that's right, from Kripol. I didn't do anything wrong. It's that guy, the brute, who comes and tears down the posters of a child who died, and he even does it in front of a girl. He'd never do that to a guy, but he takes advantage because I'm a small girl, 5 feet tall, 110 pounds. And actually, I just didn't even think about it. I told myself that people need to see this, and it's important to show the true face of these people. And after that, I was in the thick of it, because obviously after that, I was recognized. My face was displayed. The video got a lot of attention and was shared a lot, so I ended up being exposed like that. At first, I didn't consider whether I was ready to make the sacrifice of exposing myself. I just had to do it, actually.
Look at this magnificent work that represents the martyrdom of the French resistance fighters, condemned to the firing squad by the foreign invader.
My God.
That's beautiful.
I like it a lot. Unfortunately, the French flag is missing.
They died for the French flag, blue, white, red, and for the Marseillaise. These resistance fighters died for France.
All the Antifas who spit on the flag, etc.
They're spitting on them too.
A royal season in 2025.
Citadel of Besançon. Well, here we are. We're good here. Okay, so we're quickly climbing to the top.
With so many peaks, once you start climbing here, you never stop. One of the Citadel viewpoints, Fort Brugge, is still right in front of you.
That's another one.
I can't recall the exact number since there are many. In Besançon there are about 5 forts.
On each hill?
Yeah.
So it was a well-defended city, but no one knows who it was defended from.
Probably.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but don't set a trap like that. I'm going.
If you want, I know, but I'm afraid I'll say something stupid.
The fortress overlooking Besançon was supposed to protect Besançon from which enemy?
Besançon was fortified after its 1678 annexation to France under the Treaty of Nijmegen. Previously, it belonged to Spanish Franche-Comté.
France sought to secure its new border, but against whom?
Mainly against Spain, then the enemy powers of the Kingdom of France, especially the Habsburgs of Austria, the other Austria, obviously.
The fort served a key defensive role against eastern incursions through the Alps, Rhine, Spain, and later Austria.
No, but it's stunning. We must showcase France's beauty.
I agree with you.
You see, we insist, they tell me no, but go to the projects, go to those places. I say no, I refuse, you see.
We need to restore hope, because showing only the negative makes people numb. The news, the projects, the crimes, everything you want, it actually weighs on people's spirits. And we tell ourselves everything is lost when your video is going to bring a smile to thousands of French people. I'm convinced of it, and it's going to feel good to show them the beauty of France.
And it's important. It's important because, look, not everything is lost. Come to the citadel of Besançon and all your problems will be solved.
No, but the main point is that we should recognize both problems and good things.
Yes, but occasionally unplug.
Solving problems without getting depressed, without being depressive. You see, it's solving problems while being aware that we live in a beautiful country. We're incredibly lucky.
Fighting gives you motivation when you know it's for something beautiful, while still being aware of the problems objectively.
Proving there's something worth saving.
Yes, of course. Someone once made a comment to me, I have to share it. It might be funny and maybe some people will want to help with this project. It's like a reverse Michelin guide, a Tour de France listing cities and places to avoid.
Be careful, don't go to this or that place. If you go to Besançon, avoid the neighborhood of...
Planoise, yeah, or Baton. We did the same with Némésis during the Olympic Games, making videos for women coming to France for the Olympics.
Don't go to this or that place at that time. Be careful. There was a small list of places to avoid in Paris.
You should do the same in a book. I'm really into your project. Collaborate with Némésis, I'm sure Alice would love that. That would be incredible.
That would be huge, that would be huge. No, but it's true that we need to do it. We need to promote domestic tourism.
Exactly.
Because it's good for business.
Why go all the way to the other side of the world when you can go to the other side of France? That's already something.
From one end of France to the other, it feels completely different, so there's much to discover in your own country.
It's a country that's rich in history, in culture. It's really beautiful, actually. From region to region, whether it's food, specialties, whatever you want, it's actually very rich in discoveries.
And it's true that you're right about that.
Okay, well, let's keep going then. Look, that's Vauban and his plan. They're shouting. I hope it's not Siamo tutti antifascisti.
Is that it? No?
Here, it's fascist. History is fascist.
Very fascist.
Very fascist.
No, but that's what I was saying earlier. It's just fundamentally, I think the Antifas, they love telling themselves they're fighting for good, you know.
That is, they create an imaginary enemy, because obviously neither you nor I are fascists in any way, you see. They create an imaginary enemy, and as a result it reassures them to fight against something.
It also lets them ignore France's real problems. Deep down, it's cowardice.
So what's underneath there, huh? It's near the train station, wow!
It's cute. No, it's cute. Honestly, it's cute.
We're doing fine here. Besançon is a very green city, and I learned that after coming here.
Arriving from the train station is impressive. It's so green and filled with trees. I think it's one of France's greenest cities.
It's not because of the environmentalists, it's historically green. And here you see the city is crossed by forests.
It's very impressive.
Take the little train.
It's not free. Is it free? We're not going to take the little train. That's too much.
Besançon, with its 120,000 inhabitants, is the capital of Franche-Comté.
Look how beautiful it is here. Look at how beautiful that is.
Here, we're quietly playing boulis.
This is France, the peaceful, calm, beautiful country we love.
Look how fine we are here.
Look at this beauty. Oh, look at that.
Look how beautiful it is there.
We're about to head back. Come on, let's go.
Look at this beautiful scene, French people playing boules. Soon, it'll be a historic scene, actually. It looks like a reserve. It looks like French people in a nature reserve.
Is this the place where the barber got shot? It's right next to the school. Yeah.
He actually has the bullet wound.
I read in the newspaper that it's definitely on the stone. Look, a small piece of straw is missing.
Down there?
Yeah, plus the tile.
Oh yeah, okay, the tile I see.
This little train is nice. We're good, right?
Well, we're good, right?
A bit expensive, but nice.
Look how beautiful it is here. Look how peaceful it is. So is it over?
It's over, it's all done.
I'm disappointed.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm making a story.
It's strange seeing you here since I watch you on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Are you waiting for the bus?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the bus.
Everything's fine here?
It's fine during the day, but in the evening, DF guys pass by a bit drunk.
What, the DF? What's that?
They're homeless people.
Ah, okay, the SDF, the SDF.
You speak fast, you're young.
Right, so at night, you say here, honestly, sincerely, without exaggerating or anything, because they'll say later that I'm manipulating, but at night, it's a bit tense.
Yes, clearly. Clearly, whether it's here or at the station, for example, at the station, it's even more obvious. Yeah.
What exactly happens?
At the station, for example, when I went to high school, to the boarding school, one Sunday evening, there was a
drunk guy attacking a train conductor, for example. Yeah.
Those are isolated incidences, so you could say it's not systemic. Have you noticed a decline?
You're young, but have you noticed a decline in Besançon in the last 10 years?
Clearly.
Oh, really? Really? It's worse than when you were a kid?
Well, yeah, I feel less safe right now than before. Yeah.
It's not C News or me, it's your experience.
No, but yeah.
But that's the whole debate, right? It's about what you experience.
No, but people who don't notice the insecurity usually live in privileged, protected neighborhoods.
You, where do you live?
Me, I live in Saint-Mittermont.
And what's that? Is it privileged? Is it...
No, I live in a government housing.
Yeah, and you're not afraid to testify here with your face uncovered?
No!
That's courage, my friends. Look at him. What's your name? Enzo.
Enzo.
That's courage, Enzo. That's all it takes.
First step toward courage.
Testifying openly.
Anecdote or not?
Go ahead, anecdote.
We're at the spot where I marched with the 4 an hour sign outside, and over there was the mayor's stand.
There you go, pointless anecdote, but it was here.
Did it ever get you in trouble with the mayor?
Yes, station warning, search, very nice, yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful. The view from here is beautiful.
That's the main street. We're good here. I really like this city. Yes, it's moving up in my ranking. It's not Rouen, but I'll include it. I visited so many cities, I'm starting to forget them.
No, maybe second place. Yeah, that makes me happy. Honestly, it's beautiful. I never would have believed it, not Besançon.
It's a city rich in history, right?
No, it's nice. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is Place Revolution.
Yes, when the trees have grown, it'll be nice, honestly. No, really, there's a calmness. There's something here.
A 101-year-old grandpa was attacked on this square.
No?
Yeah, I swear to you, it's completely crazy.
It's Tuesday, April 29, downtown Besançon. Mugging, assault, attempted snatching happened here.
Of an old man there?
Yeah. And he had surgery. I was in contact with someone who knew the family and they explained it to us. It took him a long time to recover. Even now, I don't know if he's really okay, but he had to have surgery. Rehabilitation center and so on. 101 years old, can you believe it?
He survived World War II, but not France in 2025.
Exactly. Thank you, Vincent.
Well, wow, look at this canal. What's this? Is it the Doubs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Another beautiful church. Well, I'm not a believer, but I admit the beauty of things when I see them.
In France, you visit beautiful churches one after another. Another stunning church.
That's the Madeleine Church. See where there's an arch up there?
Oh, yeah. All right.
And a hairstyle thing for all the barbers and everything.
That's where a guy died one night because someone cut him off.
I think it was 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
The guy lost his spot at the hairdresser, so he went outside and stabbed the other man.
Here, you can see the scenery is totally different from the rest of downtown.
It's still beautiful, though.
It's still beautiful, but in terms of shops and so on...
When it comes to shops, indeed, it's not at all the same vibe anymore.
Like rent food, you know?
It's still junk food, burgers, tacos, and similar stuff.
But are we going to make it?
I'm sure we will. Thanks, Vincent, for showing the best of my city.
Its beauty gives us hope. We agree that not everything is lost and understand why we must fight.
To preserve the beauty of our country and cities, that's what I rely on, especially when campaigning to preserve my country, its beauty, and prevent everything from falling into ruin. It's a bit like a snapshot of the street that actually reflects what it could eventually become if we let all these things happen. That's it.
And that's what's important to mention, in my opinion, that your fight, our fight, is not a fight against, but actually a fight for France.
Exactly. It's a fight for France. It's a fight for those who fought before us. So that we have a country as beautiful as this today, with freedoms and such a rich heritage, actually.
And a sweetness of life.
Exactly, a sweetness of life. You see, when we saw the pétanque scene earlier, you're right to mention it. It's something that won't exist much longer.
Yet life remains truly sweet at the foot of the citadel. Monuments of a magnificent heritage and people having fun in a simple, friendly way. Let's say by playing pétanque. That's not all, but I have hope. Long live France.
We set all this up to win a World Cup. I think we paid too much. No, but it's true.
I swear, people say I'm manipulative. You have to say what you're saying right now.
What would be wonderful is if men really looked like men, and women really looked like women, so like human beings.
Is it the same in France? You come and you adapt to the culture and customs of the country you're in.